Well guys, happy Sunday and good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms. It is after lunchtime. Spent the morning with the wife. Haven't had a lot of time with her lately. Ooh, those tires look low. That's all that, yeah. Oh, that one's off the bead. Well, that's neat. That's really neat. That's gonna take a while. Thought these tires looked pretty low and flat. Huh. It's not a way I want to start the morning. So we gotta blow that thing back on. Hell, it's not how I want to start my morning, but it is what it is. Darn, I even hit these tires yesterday too. This must have shook loose with all the crap going on. But oh well, I shouldn't say crap. All the gravel road was really just bad. So I think I'm gonna fire this thing up, pull it up to the shop so that way Curtis can blow that thing back on. This thing also cold starts pretty decent. Let this thing warm up for a smidge. I'll back this thing out and pull it up to the shop. Hey, my seat's aired up. Nice. Okay, let's fire this pig up. So apparently you gotta wiggle the steering wheel when you start this thing. It helps it fire easier. It actually did fire a lot easier. Let this thing warm up, air up, and hopefully I can get this thing out of here too. Gonna be a little bit of a squeeze. Got her moved. Good enough. So, not much you can do except catch the tires sooner. It's on me. I should have caught that tire. Yeah. Stuff happens though. But Curtis will get that thing figured out. Squatting there. Well, let's see if I can get this tailgater out of here. It's just not pointing the right direction. I don't know if I'll be able to snake it by quick enough. Let's see. Might have to move that. Might have to move the accelerator, which means I got to move a bunch of other stuff. So I'm gonna try not to. So let's see. Should be tight, but I think I should make it. 6 inches there, and plenty of room here. Okay. Yeah, we'll be fine. Good enough. Well, I somehow got that thing out of there. I don't know how. I definitely nicked the rolling baskets. Hope I didn't bend anything. Oh no, we're good. Luckily the rolling baskets, they roll. So now I should, keyword is should, be able to get the baler out. Baler should not be any wider than that. Let's go step it off and then I'll go grab the 190, hook that thing up, pull it up to the shop and get it greased. And the Budley man's on his way up here with the bean head. He's pulling the bean head back and he'll pull the rake back to Bellevue and he's gonna rake for me. Yeah, we should be good. Should be able to get this thing out of here. Here's the 190. This will be my steed for the day. Gotta stick this thing on the baler. So I'll hook this thing for now. I gotta swap the PTO over from a 540. You know, it's 540 when it's only got 8 splines to 1000, which has got a lot more, like 21 splines, something like that. Let's fire this guy up. Take some oil. Go switch that PTO over and get that baler hooked up. Oil's good. Yeah. Almost 7,000 hours on this pig. Come on. This thing always struggles to fire when it's sat for a while. It just loses fuel prime for some reason. Come on. There we go. Dieseling. That'll work. Got the 1000 PTO switched over. Just gonna pull that snap ring out, pull the old one out, put the new one in, and we're good to go. Let's go ahead and hook up that baler now. Good enough. Hook this pig up. Okay, I think we're hooked up. Go ahead and lift up the, whatever it's called. Take this out, take this thing out. Don't have a lot of net wrap left, so I'll have to get some net wrap for sure, especially if I don't have any in here, which I do actually. Well, that's good. So at least I got some net wrap. Well, this is what the inside of the baler looks like. Just a couple chambers and a bunch of roll belts that essentially just kind of roll the bale. And as it gets more and more in, like I said, rolling like this, as it gets more and more in, kind of grows and grows, and these expand. They're on springs. So I'm just gonna check things over, grease things, make sure everything's looking good. So now I'm gonna wait for them to basically tell me what to grease and oil, because obviously I can look at all the grease certs and oil all the chains, but I just want to make sure that I'm not catching all the right ones, not over greasing one, under greasing another, etc. So Bubby just got here at the bean head. He's gonna go stick that in the pasture, and we'll hook him on the rake, and he can get up north to go start raking. Those cows know every time they see a head pull in, come and go grab a snack. Silly things. I just want to see if this thing will hold air. And I probably should grease that rake. Probably do that real quick. There goes the Budley. He's going to take off with the rake and get Tate raking. Tate's going to help us rake. I'm going to get the baler ready to go and head take off. A couple changed oil to lube up and some grease certs to hit.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. You got the Bud Man and the tater tot casserole. We are making cornstalk bales here on the Jeanette Hartung Schrader farm. We've never made bales up here before. This is going to go into tenure next year, so we're going to get the bales off. That way when we plant it this spring, it'll come up a lot better. And we're going to go from there. We're hoping to get probably 120, 140 bales maybe. Ron's baling, Tate and I are raking, and once we, I'm going to get one more round and I'll go down the middle. I'm going to let Tate run it, and I've got other things to do, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to go round and round and round, just like a race car driver. So I'm going to give it to Tate so I can slow down. Got to talk a little bit, Tate. Who you are.
What do you want me to say?
Whatever you want. 8 to 9 miles an hour. Cruising down the highway here, I guess you call it. Bump, bump.
Okay guys, I do want to apologize. I don't know what the heck happened. I had another 30 clips or so because I could basically backtrack today's last footage that I have and then the next day's footage. So I don't know what happened. I must have deleted 30 clips. Not sure what happened, but either way, what I did is I took the bale up to Bellevue and I started baling what my dad was raking right now. We are raking this field and baling it because it's really the end of the year. I mean, this is the last time that this farm might have anything cropped on it. So we're basically trying to remove all the corn stalk and trash and everything like that. And then we're actually going to put that field into tenure, or CRP, the Conservation Reserve Program. So what we're trying to do is trying to remove all the trash out of it. And then next spring we'll work the ground and then drill a mix of like 15 grasses and flowers and clover and everything else, essentially trying to bring that land back to what it was naturally before it was cropped. The big reason we're trying to do that is My dad's always had a dream of doing that. This field is actually one of the good fields out of all the ones that we farm to do it because it's a pain to farm. It's a pain to get back to. It yields pretty good, but it's basically the hilltop. It's very highly erodible, so we really like it. But then for the personal side of things, we think putting that into tenure or CRP will really impact the pheasant, the deer, the turkey, the wildlife population there. I mean, that's going to be phenomenal. So it's the end of an era. I'm really sad to see this farm finish cropping for its potential lifetime. I doubt it will probably use it. You put it in for a 10-year contract, you pull it out for a couple of years, you farm it, and then you put it back in type of thing. I'm guessing that's what we'll do, but we'll just have to see. It's dead ground. So, but either way, I'm really sad that I didn't have any footage because I hate baling. I had a lot of struggles and it was a lot of fun. It was a learning experience for me, but you'll just have to see the Budman and Tate's view. So anyway, apologize for that. But anyway, just wanted to explain what we're doing here and why this is the end of the era.
Okay, we got Tater Tot running the tractor here. So he's doing the raking, getting too close again.
I'm far enough. I'm like 3 rows.
He's arguing with me. Never argue with your elders. Now slowly pick it up. Okay, here we go again. Say something, Tate.
Hi.
He's usually not that shy. I don't know what's wrong with him.
I'm quite the shy guy. Did you know?
Stay in this row right here. A little bit further.
I don't want to waste all your bales.
I'm not worried about it. I'd like to leave a little bit for the deer too. Okay, we're going back north to south. There's our deer hunting shack way down yonder. Way down there. We're just raking back and forth. There's Ronald over there baling. I think he's got the 190, I think. 180, 190, I don't know. 190, I think it is. So we got about another half hour doing this, and then we're gonna start picking stuff up, bales up, put them on the 6-pack, and then take them down and take them over there, I guess. So that's what we plan on doing. Okay, there's Ronald just kicked out a bale. We're right down the middle of this, between the 2 rows. Now watch your rake, because you got to be in between the 2. Now it's going to get wider here eventually. Dang, you lost me there, Tate. Okay, we got this half the field done. Now we're going to go finish the other half. Tate's driving. This is the first time Tate's done this. First time he's done grain cart for Hartung Family Farms and rake all in the same week. So
Just about.
Just about.
Yeah.
Down. Put it on float. And now we're going to go down and come back and go down and come back. So just kicked out another one. Still rolling. There it stopped. Get out a little bit. See how you... One roll. There you go. Just puts it along at 6.9 miles an hour. Oh, he caught on. Now we're at 8.5. That's what we like, between 8 and 9. What do you think? You like driving this tractor?
Yeah, I do.
Is this the one you're going to take to drive it to school on tractor day?
I'm sure I am.
And you said you're going to clean it up for me?
Yeah, it's going to be quite waxed.
Get all that dust off there too?
Yep. That's why I'm going to take it like a couple days before. Be up till about 5 in the morning every morning.
Really?
Yep. Just for you.
Huh. Looks like we might have a row or 2 over there yet too, the way it looks.
Yeah, right there. And then you can sit in the corner of the parking lot and watch your tractor fall into a spot.
That's probably what I'll do. I'll sit in the parking lot and watch you drive it in.
Yeah.
Hopefully you don't hit nothing.
I hope you're going to take the loader off.
Stop. Thank you. Okay, go between them. Now we're following the baler. Okay, go ahead and turn in. You hit a branch on the way up, didn't you?
Me?
Okay, we got our last spin here. We're going to go up here, then we're going to go all the way up around, and we'll go back down for our last pass. Then we'll take the rake off, and then we will start picking up bales. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a couple loads back to the farm. We're going to stack the rest of them up at this end here. Due to the fact that, keep going. Slow down though, just slow down. And when Scott Weber gets his corn out here, we can just take the bales out through the gate hole that's right there, over across to our farm. Our farms are sitting right there, right over there. Like I said, we'll probably take 2 loads, maybe 3 at the most, with the 6-pack down around. We'll bring everything else up here to that end, and we'll stack them up there, and then we can move them once Scott Weber gets his corn out over there. So that's the game. Okay, so we have a windrow there, a windrow right here, and we'll have one right down the middle. Stay between the 2 because we're going to end here. You're not staying between the 2. You got 10 feet here and 30 feet here. So this will be our last pass, and then once we get through with this pass, we'll go unhook the rake over there by the truck, bring the truck over, and we'll start picking some bales up. So that's the game plan.
Boy, he's out again.
He's out of wrap. He's putting a wrap on. And we're going to come my way a little bit further, so we can stay away from that windrow. We can go down a little bit further here. Take the rake off and start picking these bales up. So get ready to stop right here. RPM's it.
Trying to make this impossible doing the dark. You're going every which way. How am I going to find what I'm doing?
He started it.
I see you skipping past, go over here, go over there.
I went off his directions.
He's drinking.
What?
He's drinking.
I'm going to need a beer after this.
So, you need help?
Yeah.
We'll pick that up. Okay, I'm going to run down here and get this bale off the fence line before that rolls the rest of the way down. So, way over here. It started way up here and it rolled all the way down here. He says it didn't go through the fence, but I don't know. We'll see. Tight up against the fence, I'm going to guarantee you that. Looks like it did. No. Don't look like it went through the fence. That's a good thing.
First load of bales going up to the farm.
Okay, we made it back up the top. Now we're going to put some more bales on and take them back to the farm. And we're going to take 2 more loads. I don't know if I'll get 2 more loads in today, but we're going to take 2 more loads eventually and get them up to the farm. So we want to wrap some of them. So that's the game plan. Ronald's up there still baling away. He's going to bring the truck up. There he is right there. If we can multitask, I'm going to see if I can run a camera and put this bale on at the same time. Should be interesting. Okay, let's try this again. back up. Huh, got that with this tape. Got it up. Okay, there's 7 more. I'm gonna take a little more trip, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it tonight or not. So tomorrow I'm gonna have to come out and move all these bales. So my wife, she just brought some food for Ronald and Tate. So we'll run that up to them and we'll get going. Here she is. Gone. Westfield's done. Middle, east. Nathan's over here. Pat's down the bowl in the bottom. And I'm running grain cart. Good afternoon, everyone. You got the Bud Man from Hartung Family Farms. We are going to finish up this field here shortly. We got, well, you can see quite a bit left. For the rabbit. Oh, wobbit. Anyway, we're going to finish this up here. Then we're going to move down to Spragueville to the Zimet Farm and knock in some of that and see what happens. It's supposed to rain tomorrow and Wednesday, so that's going to shut us down. So I got a feeling we're going to run a little bit late tonight. But who knows what's going to happen. So we're going to keep going until we get done. Everything over in Bellevue's done. When we get done here, Andrew will be done. And then we will head down to Spragueville, get Zimet's done, and then we will head to back to probably the South Farm or Hoffman's or Curtis's or somewhere down there. We got a long ways to go yet, but we're slowly knocking it out. Last night we had a good night. Ron came up, we baled I think 140 some bales. We ran out of wrap, so we were about 10 bales short of wrap, so I don't know what we're gonna do. Hopefully we'll get that bale because we can't leave it there. So that's what we're doing. There's Nathan. Okay, there he goes. We're going 12 rows at a time here at the Andrew Farm, Eastfield, having fun. Okay, you always got to stop for lunch. I don't know what it is, but they even got my name on a bucket this time. Look at that. Bud. Should be Bud Man, but it's Bud. Pears. Milk. Beans, meat and potatoes, and apple pie. So we got a little bit of everything, a whole lot of nothing. Look at that. Woohoo! Bud Band's gonna eat. Nathan's eating lunch. Bud already ate lunch. Grain cart, combine, Pat's truck, my truck. We're waiting on a semi. And then we're going to unload this here, and then we're going to head down to the Zimet Farm down by Spragueville. So that's the game plan. So hopefully we'll get going here in the next half hour or so.
And off to the next farm. Got the Andrew Farm done. Decided to take a day off yesterday. We bedded some cattle and we had a load go out yesterday. So we decided to take the day off and mess with cattle. Back at it this afternoon, this afternoon. Got the Andrew Farm done, and we're gonna head to the Zimet Farm now. And Dad, he's off doing a custom job for a guy who used to work for us. He's got a farm just up the road.
Nathan. Here comes Curtis. And I was looking back here for my water and I found a pair of glasses. I think they're Ronald's. Only reason I know they're Ronald's because I think I found his hat. I want to take a poll out there. I want to see how many people will say Ron needs a new hat or he doesn't need a new hat. I'm saying he needs a new hat because this thing here is like, it might be one of his original hats. Woo! He needs a new hat. I'm voting yes, new hat. And he can buy me one too. Okay, Andrew, farm is done.
Come down yet, bud. It doesn't look like this power line is going to be high enough. We're going to go down and around. I should have known that.
That's a good catch. We got a wire going across there, so we couldn't catch it. So we got to back up and go around.
We need to take that damn power line down. It's not doing anything.
Hang on a minute there, I gotta get out of your way. Combine's too big, we would have made it through there. There's a big wire going across there. Nathan said it doesn't go anywhere, so we just need to take it down and get rid of it. So maybe that'll be a project for us to do. But so we gotta go back around this way here. Okay, off to the Zyment farm we go. Right there. That's where I almost had a big boo-boo. Nathan thought I could come across and come down this way here, but I didn't. I stopped. Thank you, I stopped, because it would have been trouble if I wouldn't have. Nothing got hurt, nobody got broke, so we're out of here. Okay, let's see if we can make it across this bridge. Pretty tight for that combine. Pretty tight for me too. Beautiful. Coconut River. Coconut River. Almost crossed. And looks like we're gonna make it. We made it. This is where we're going, right there.
I'm gonna back into this lane here quick, bud. This corn, that's a good question. I'll probably have to call Dad. It's probably gonna go home for now until we get full at home. And then we'll figure out from there.
Been talking to Grandpa. Grandpa Cletus, a man with a lot of knowledge. You get a chance to talk to Cletus, you talk to him, because he's got a lot of knowledge. It just sucks right into you. Okay. Nathan's gonna cut in here somewhere. Cletus is back here. And Curtis just pulled up over here. So we got two trucks. I got 8,700 on Cletus's. So we're gonna rock and roll here. Okay, we're making our first dump. And naturally we're going around the outside, so he had to cut in 12 rows, then back up, and then back over where his first original on, so we can get underneath him. Then when he goes by, I'll back up a little bit and keep on following him. So. And there he goes. What he's going to do is going to knock out these end rows. That way we don't have to go around the corners. That way we just go up and down instead of messing around. So the bud man's just going to sit tight here, maybe take about a 3-minute nap. Family affair. Mother, father, and child. Nathan's got his baby and wife in with him. Okay, there's the baby. 5th generation right there. 5th generation of Hartung family farms. Looks like he's having a blast in there. I don't know if you can see him or not. Grandpa, great-great-grandpa, great-grandpa. Pat would be grandpa, Nathan's dad, and then they got the baby, 5 generations. Wave! He's waving. Okay, he's cutting through the middle here. Ashley and Benny, we're cutting through the middle again. We got corn on one side, corn on the other side. And we're cutting through the middle. Generations right there. There's two of them. Hi, Bennett.
Little Bennett.
Hi.
Say hi.
What a beautiful sunset. Combine's got the lights on. Bud doesn't. I'm always the last one to put the lights on. So here they come. What a gorgeous sunset. We got about 3 more passes over here. We'll have this field done. Then we got the big field over there. And that's interesting because that goes around and up and down and over and through the woods we go. So hopefully we don't do that in the dark, but we'll find out. So okay, we are done with that field. We're going to come into the big field and we're going to open this up a little bit so we can get the semis in here. Sounds like we're not going to do very much tonight. Maybe get a semi load or 2 out of here, open things up so it's a lot easier for them to come in here and get out, in and out, in and out. Because this is a big field, it's going to take a while. So that's all I'm going to say tonight. Once again, you got the Bud Man from Hartung Family Farms. You know it, it's the Bud Man from beautiful Jackson County, Iowa. You know it. That don't look too bad. That don't look fun. Come around the corner, pretty steep. Back around, come back around towards here, and then back over to here, and all the way back, all the way up and around. This is a big field. Well, good afternoon, everyone. You got the Bud Man. It is the 28th, Tuesday. It's about 2 o'clock. It's supposed to be raining here about 5 to 6, so we'll see how long we get to go. But we're been down by the Spragueville farm and we are going at it. So we got Nathan here, 2 trucks waiting for us. So the bad thing about this is it's so big, we gotta go all the way around. I don't know if we're gonna make it. I might have to backtrack the first trip or so. But it is what it is, and we're gonna keep going until the rain comes and go from there. So let's get at it. Not much room there. But he's making it. And there he goes. Well, we made 1 round. That's where it started. We went all the way around and made it back here. Kind of hilly, but we made it. It's starting to sprinkle now, so I don't know what it's going to do. It looks really clear over there, but dark over there. So we'll see what happens. Tell you what, the backside of this farm here, trucks are way over the other side of the mountain there. This backside is kind of hilly, and I'm not liking it. You go down and around and up and around and over and down and around and up and over and over and over. Now I'm getting a lot of weight. Starting to rain. Dark over there. That's the south. That's where it's coming from. Light over there in the west. That bad girl's on a side hill there. Woohoo! I'm glad I'm not in that. I would have fell out the door. Huh, pretty cool. Hayfield, that's the bales I wrapped up there with our new wrapper. Anybody need their bales wrapped, give me a call. We'll come do it. Here comes the 8250. Up and down the hill. It's kind of like a roller coaster. We're down here by the Spragueville farm. and it is starting to sprinkle, but we're going to go at it until it stops us. Rain's supposed to be coming here shortly. Hopefully hopefully it waits an hour or two, but who knows. As you see, it's starting to get on the windshield now. I like this time of year because it's very gorgeous out. It's beautiful. It's not quite as beautiful as Jackson County, but you can see it's not bad. Wait, time out. We are in Jackson County. I'm gonna back that up. It's not as beautiful as up in my farm in Jackson County. Okay, the last dump. We're gonna get rained out here, folks. It's starting to rain pretty good, so we're gonna have to quit for the day. So I'm gonna dump this onto that truck. It's only gonna be about 20,000, but we gotta get rid of it. So it's gonna be wet, so we gotta get out of here before we get stuck, and I don't want to get stuck. So rain it out. We're shut down, but you still gotta fuel up. So Pat out putting diesel in the combine. Getting ready for tomorrow, I guess, as long as we don't get a lot of rain, but I think we're gonna get rained out tomorrow. But see what's today, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I think we'll be back at Thursday. Friday for sure, but Thursday I'm guessing. Here's my truck. There's a combine. There's a combine. Grain cart. Ooh, look at that. That's a John Deere 3020.